All right, guys, today we're going to dive right into a comment made here on the channel about one of our favorite TV shows. Now, today we're going to be talking about All the Queen's Men, the BET Plus series that had us hooked from the start, thanks to its star-studded cast and captivating storylines. But while the show has remained a hot topic, it's not just for the reasons that you might think. Now, let's jump into a comment left here by one of you, our amazing viewers. There's always a lot of comments here on the channel, guys, but this one in particular, it really caught my eye. So let's get started. It says, the show was good in season 1 and went downhill in the middle of season 2, but Eva was spectacular. She acted her gorgeous butt off. It's just sad that her performance is hampered by the bad writing from Perry. There's a lot to unpack here, and sadly, it's a sentiment I've seen echoed by so many fans for so many years. And if you've been following All the Queen's Men since the beginning, you know that season 1 was a complete knockout, period. The characters were fresh, the storylines were bold, and the dialogue was sharp. And credit for that goes to Christian Keyes, truly, right? Who not only created the series, but brought a unique voice to the writing. It had everything: drama, suspense, and a level of storytelling that kind of just drew us in and made us want more, right? However, by the time season 2 hit, fans noticed a shift, right? And not the good kind. Something felt off. And that's when many people started speculating that Tyler Perry had taken over the writing. And let's be honest, love him or hate him, Tyler Perry has a very distinct style. And he's definitely a powerhouse in the entertainment industry, but his writing tends to be polarizing to some. Not all, because I don't feel that way. Some viewers love the melodrama and the familiar tropes he brings to his shows, while others feel it's repetitive and lacks depth. For All the Queen's Men, the shift was hard to ignore, and longtime fans pointed out recycled dialogue and scenarios that felt pulled straight from Tyler Perry's The Oval and Ruthless. Lines like language or "Are you sure?" Now, these lines may work in one series, but when you start hearing them over and over again across multiple shows, it kind of takes you out of the story, right? And this brings us back to Eva Marcille. Can we talk about how incredible she is in this role? Her portrayal of Madam is nothing short of iconic. She's fierce, she's commanding, and she owns every single scene. I've said this before. Eva doesn't just act, she transforms. She always gives us everything that she has. No matter what type of writing she's up against, she's gonna bring it, even when the material falls short. And here's the frustrating part. When you have someone as talented as Eva carrying the show, it feels like a missed opportunity to give her anything less than stellar writing. And fans wanted to see Madam evolve in a meaningful way, but instead the show started leaning on predictable twists and overused tropes. And if that weren't enough, there was legal drama surrounding the show, like who really owned the rights to All the Queen's Men, Christian Keyes or Tyler Perry, or maybe even someone else altogether. It's a question that stirred up a lot of controversy behind the scenes, and Keyes has been very vocal about creating the series and writing much of the early success. But when Perry's name got attached to the project, things seemed to get murky a little bit. Legal disputes like these can sometimes overshadow the work itself. And it's really a shame because the focus should really be on the amazing cast and crew who actually bring the show to life. Despite its challenges, All the Queen's Men remain a must-watch for many of us, and Eva Marcille is a big reason why. Whether you're here for the drama, the intrigue, or just to watch Madam dominate every scene that she's in, there's no denying the show has its moments, and Tyler Perry has undeniably helped bring more attention to this series, right? His name alone draws viewers. And while the writing may not always hit the mark in some people's opinion, his influence has made All the Queen's Men a topic of discussion in a lot of households everywhere. And in all fairness, from what I understand, there are new writers who help pen the upcoming season 4, so that should be refreshing. And as a fellow writer, we have to understand that even though you may have other writers, it's still your show, right? Your vision, your direction. And I've hired writers before, and even though we may have had different or the same writing styles, I still advise them on what the must-haves were, right? Quote unquote, like the things that must happen, what must be said, and the goal of the episode, right? So the influence is still there for sure. And new writers can only take the dialogue as far as the producer or director wants them to, right? In essence, as the showrunner, you're still in control. Like, you still have the ultimate say so. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with the comment that the show started going downhill when Tyler Perry started writing? Or do you think that his contributions have brought something valuable to the table? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you like this video, while you're down there, give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of All the Queen's Men like I am, then go ahead and sub to the channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys, and I'm going to see you on the next one.